Hello, this is Cuckoo. I decided to start a kind of sub-series, which I call Between the Videos. I make a lot of videos, but in between those videos, I'm going to also turn off the notifications. Great. In between those videos, there's a lot of progress, a lot of procrastination, a lot of doubt, a lot of reconfiguring what I want to do. And I want to let you in on the process and what's going on in my mind. And right now, I'm in a little, I don't know what to call it, in a pinch. We were supposed to move back to our old studio that had been refurbished for 2 years now. And we're supposed to be moving back next month. It's not going to happen because there is some discussion with the landlord, and which is not going really well at the moment. So we're an organization of, 50 or so artists and a small leadership in that group. And because we don't know when we're going back, I was originally kind of scheduling to end stuff now and then get ready for the move. But now we don't know when we're going to move, so I need to start up something not knowing when the move is going to be, if at all it's going to be. Am I going to have to find a new room? I don't know. It's uncertain at this point. And I don't like that. That is like my only stone that is like secure, and I know that my studio is there. I can go to my studio and get my work done. And now when that is kind of not really set in stone, it's bothering me more than I would like to it's bothering me. Yeah. And I need to confess to myself that it is bothering me. I can't just keep going as if nothing is uncertain and everything is fine, because no, it's bothering me. With that being said, I still need to at some point start preparing for the move. And I was thinking, I've been trying to do that for a number of times throughout this last month, but I can't really bring myself to really get going because I don't even know what room I'm going to move back to. So it's kind of hard to predict both the practical boundaries of what can be done in the new room, and also it feels like I might prepare a lot of things and then I need to re-prepare anyway. But I need to start, and I'm going to start right now by pressing this little plus button there. So, let's pick a friendly background. Blueprint, how about that? How about make this an endless? I like this. Infinite. How about this? Blue, that's nice. So I'm going to make a little sketch here of what I want the room to be, because I need to kind of sharpen my senses a little bit. And what I want to do in the future, starting with this video, is to sharpen my senses and stay focused. I've been very irrational, and I need to identify my needs. And when I'm going in one direction, I need to identify that and say, hey, you can do this. It's okay. Do this. Let's make some space. 2 weeks. Do only this thing. I can see that you want to do this, so do it. But up until now, I felt like, maybe I'd like to paint a little bit more for some time. And then I said to myself, hey, you shouldn't really be painting. You should be making this other music thing. And then I don't really want to do that. And then I end up being in this dilemma, this like middle ground where I'm not allowing me to follow my senses and kind of steering me towards what I should be doing, and then I'm kind of falling flat, and a lot of time and energy is lost in my efforts there. So what I want to do is kind of broaden my view a little bit to what I really want to do. And yeah. All right, so let's start out with something tactile. A room. It's gonna be some sort of square, right? Like probably something like this. There's gonna be a door somewhere, probably here, maybe. Yeah, I said that. So what I want to do, go on, is to have a creative space that is gonna help me get going with my creativity, and also let me do whatever I need to do and not stand in the way of creativity. So I was thinking, let's say it looks like this. I want to come into the room, and what I want to see at the first glance is like, this is the space where I want to be. I don't want to see the mess. So currently it's a mess right here. I put everything to the side, but it's a mess. And when I come in and the first thing I see is the mess, then I get so many conflicting messages in my head. It's like, oh, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe, well, whatever I was thinking before I entered the studio is gone the moment I step into the studio and see all this mess. So I'm going to have to be bold and say no to a lot of things. A lot of things. I've got a lot of things over the years, and I can't impossibly make use of all the stuff that I have. It doesn't work that way. All right. So come into the studio. Let's say there we go. A door. Open the door, and boop, it's open. What I want to see here is like, this is my field of view. What I want to see is like, this is the space where I'm going to be working. And I've been thinking, I mean, obviously I need to see the space first, but if there's windows, maybe if there's windows here, for instance, I would have liked to have like a wall-to-wall working desk that is just a working space. And this is a place where I could edit, produce. It could be a computer. Maybe I should even put like a computer screen up on the wall there, and have like a more clutter-free working situation. I do have a touch, not a touchscreen, but a Cintiq drawing tablet. I'm not sure how much of a role I want that to play, but it's one of those things that it is actually worth. It was an investment. I really like it, even though I'm not going to use it as a drawing tablet that much. Maybe that could be the display that I could place there. And just seeing this is like, whoa, this is all this space. Right now, it's like, oh yeah, I've got this thing here, I'll put it here, and then I've got this thing here, and I've got all these things. And that is so much clutter, and I spend so much time just putting stuff away. It's terrible. So what's the resort? What should I do to restrict myself? I had one idea, depending how the room turns out, but let's say that this is kind of my presentation wall. Like if I'm creating videos, recording performances, that could be like a clean zone where the camera could be here, and I could shoot like performances and stuff, and I could put, a little constellation of people, like a small performance page space. Yeah, that'd be very nice to have something like that. Maybe even depending on the size of the studio, I could, yeah. And for the top-down stuff, I think maybe I should actually use this as a top-down stuff. I've got a very nice small table I'd like to use more, and I really enjoy sitting at that table away from my working desk. Like when I'm working, like producing, drawing, creating artwork or something, I'm sitting by the table. But if I'm recording a video, I always do that at the same table. It would be nice. Maybe if I put like a boom across the whole wall somehow, where I could mount cameras and lights. That could be really nice. Maybe I should make that in a different color. Blue. Like, maybe. It's very important to have the right colors when you create sketches. Yeah, yellow. Yeah, so if that is my performance and recording area, that could be like dedicated to that. And then I'm thinking, I have ordered a new piano. Very, very special piano. I'm so happy about it. I was saving up for years for that special piano, and it's gonna arrive in September. So by then, I hope that everything is good to go. Actually, I was expecting the piano coming now in March, and it was actually ready. But because of my situation, not knowing when I'm gonna move, I said like, hey, you can let that my piano go to the next customer in line. It's fine, and I'll take the next build. So I'm September, and I'm thinking if that piano is here, it's an upright piano. That's what I like the most. If that is my piano, let's group that. Could that be like a space to work with piano? Maybe. I think I'm gonna do this. This camera, I'm gonna group this too. Great. Boom. There's the boom. Yeah. And this is gonna be on wheels, so it's gonna be very simple to move it around. So I could like move it here for a performance. Maybe I could move it like this for a performance. But I would like like a place where it's always at. And this, the camera here, let's make a new layer. Camera is not going to be visible. Yeah. This boom. Create a new layer for the boom. It could be actually this layer. Yeah. And then I'm thinking about the organization. Organizing things is such a pain. I got too much stuff and I have to let go of a lot of stuff. I know that I will feel better. It's going to make it easier for me to work. So I'm thinking, regardless of how much I'm getting rid of, it will still be a lot of stuff. So I'm thinking this wall here, if I make a system for storing stuff, maybe not that many covers, but let's say it's 2 cupboards, like so. How about that? And then maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking about like having like a pretty tall cupboard, like a wardrobe style, and then having multiple storing shelves up there, and then down here, I would like to place the bigger synthesizers, like like so. Oops. And oh no, I didn't catch it. Like so, and just boop, take it in there. So if I can fit all the stuff that I really want to keep and put it in there, and it'd be so nice to just close these doors and boom, it's gone. It's just gone. Yeah, I would enjoy that so much. And depending on how it turns out, everything, I mean, these might end up here. The piano might be better off there. And it's also about neighbors. If there's like a stair set outdoors here, maybe the piano wouldn't disturb the neighbors as much if it's on this side. And yeah. Yeah. Something like that. I mean, there's something nice about covering a whole wall like that, but it's also taking up a lot of space. So maybe this could be my cooking zone. Like, maybe I should like make it super. No, yeah, that could be like maybe actually. What I've been thinking about is having a table by the wall that can, a table that looks like this. If this is the wall, and then there is a frame with a table like so, and then you can take this away and fold the table down. That could be nice. Like it's a table that I could take up when I want to sit down and eat, and then take it away. That could be something nice. Just minimize. I want to minimize. So if I had like this chair, I found some really nice chairs that I got from my neighbor, and they could fit really nice in here. Like something like that. Yeah. Like a little nice place there. So the big question, the elephant in the room, what do I keep and what do I let go of? Maybe I shouldn't think too much about what I want to let go of, but more about what I want to keep. So in order to make the music that I want to make, piano, important. Piano. Got a number of higher end stuff that I want to keep. Like, okay, keepers. I want to keep the Moog matriarch. It's a special one. It's so special. I definitely want to keep it. And in order to play them more, I would like to be kind of bold and say, all right, I'm going to let go of all these things. I'm going to keep these. So I'm going to call this list Big Keepers. Moog Matriarch. I'm going to turn around here. There we go. I mean, that is such a big one. And another big one, not as huge, maybe it's super special though, is the Continuum fingerboard. And the next one coming out very soon, it's called the Osmos. I think for like live playing and live input, I'd like these three to be my main performance synthesizers. Yeah, it's going to be the main. And these, obviously, the Continuum and the Osmos, they have the same sound engine, so maybe it's a bit redundant to use both of them and feel like both should be in that same rig, but they play very differently, even though they could sound extremely similar because of the sound engine. Yeah, and another keeper is definitely the Nord Wave 2. Yeah. And the Nord Wave 2, I will keep it because that is going to end up being something that's super, super handy to it. Like the last time I went on a tour as a keyboard player with Hannah Huckelberg, I was using the Yamaha Modi X, which is excellent. It has so many features, but I never really enjoyed playing it. The keyboard is kind of flappy, floppy, and the touch user interface is nothing that I really enjoy using. It's just that it's so well produced, that machine, that I could fit any sound that I wanted into it. The Nord Wave 2 is much more enjoyable to play. It doesn't have nearly as many advanced features as the Modi X, but I enjoy it. And that is such a big factor when it comes to choosing something you want to play. So if I would ever go on a keyboard player tour again, I think the Nord Wave 2 would end up being my main instrument. If you want to have like a variety of sounds and custom sounds, specific sounds from an album matching up to a specific material from something. Yeah, I just enjoy it. It's so well made, very nice to play. Yeah, so big keepers, big as in size, big size. And obviously I've got more stuff, but I'm thinking too, like I could, yeah, let's be bold here. Let's say if these are my big keepers, which would be my big let goes. Big size let go. And I don't know if this is going to be the case yet, but this is a start. This is a start. I'm going to prepare myself. So, a big size let go would be MIDI keyboards. MIDI keyboards. Because these are excellent keyboards. I could use them as MIDI keyboards. Sure, they don't have as many knobs and faders that could be put to use, but to be honest, when I'm using a MIDI keyboard for the computer, I'm mainly using just the keypad and not that much of all the faders and stuff. So MIDI keyboards, big MIDI keyboards. There's one exception which I haven't, I'm gonna cling on to, and that is the Native Instrument Contact S88, which is a weighted full-size weighted piano keyboard, MIDI keyboard. And I think I'm gonna keep that around for as long as I don't have anything else with that. I know Casio has a great like electric piano with a great keyboard, super basic, but the keyboard is very good. So that could be like something that's smaller than the Native Instrument, but serving the same purpose. Another thing could be the Nord piano, which I think is amazing. It sounds very good. I've been looking at both the Nord piano and also the Yamaha CP, right? CP series, which also has some good pianos. But I think for my use, I think Nord is speaking my language a little bit more, to be honest. And they've got a lot of very good sounding upright pianos, which I enjoy. But I don't have that. And to be honest, if I have a piano, why should I use a weighted keyboard? I want to use this more, but I like to keep that around because I want to compose more piano-based music, and it's really good to have a weighted keyboard. Yeah. Okay. Move it. Yeah. And anyone asking about the software I'm using something called Concept. It's my favorite vector software. You can zoom in, zoom out, and it's endless possibilities. Yeah. So my biggest theme here is clutter-free, space for creativity, and an organization system that is yeah. And then it's like the medium-sized keepers and let goes. That's going to be my biggest issue. I've got a lot of medium-sized things and small size, like Teenage Engineering, Electron. I think I'm going to keep them all, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to make a system where everything can be organized neatly. Maybe even have some organization underneath here. Yeah. And then we've got lights. Yeah, lights. That should be in this hidden layer here, in yellow. Like, if this is a boom, and I'm gonna shoot most of the videos here, then I like a good system for lights. So, yeah, maybe like a top-down one here. And if I'm shooting a screen, make sure to move that to a different place. And I could reflect into the wall, shoot like nice lighting to the wall there. Yeah, just a system for making good light. And I've been talking with actually a very interesting company that has mirrors and for reflecting light. So this, yeah, that would be very interesting. I could put them actually up here, like a frame of mirrors, which I could direct to different things, and then have like a light over here pointing at that, and then reflect them down to anywhere that I need them. That could be really cool. I think what's it called again? Brono? Yeah. Met them a long time ago. I've been thinking about them for years, and I think I'm gonna speak with them again and see if we could do something. They're based here in Norway. They got their place in Oslo, actually. Yeah. So lights should be all set up, and also working light. I like soft light that is just easy to shoot video with. As you can see already now, there's the theme here is to have a working space, a creative space, a place to enjoy. I enjoy this space, but it's messy, and I haven't made all these decisions that I should have made in order to get rid of stuff. And yeah, there's one more thing I want to have space for. That could be here on the table. We could dedicate like different zones here for different things, and that is painting and graphical things. If I were to like set this or this area to be my painting area, it'd be great. Or maybe I should even do like a no music place. Like it should be there, but now the covers are there. So I want to paint more. I've been starting enjoying painting this year, painting in acrylics and oil, and I enjoy it. I'm gonna do that more. Yeah. Obviously, the piano is hard. Piano. Yeah. And just by looking at this, I can see that it's looking really, really nice. When I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, this is a nice place. Spacious, organized, and hopefully enough space to organize the stuff that I have. Gonna make it work. So if this is my music production place, all the music gear is gonna be here. And then when working here, I should have some sort of audio monitor. As you can see, I'm not trying to build a music studio, because if I need like a professional music studio, I've got friends and colleagues in that area, and I would rather rent a space for that. Like if I were to go record a drummer or have like a big recording session, maybe that's what I should do. Go to a professional studio. I want this to be an art creation place, and also a place big enough to have guests and streaming sessions and yeah. I want it to be spacious. Space. I want to go to space. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this little thing here, it was good to kind of get it down here, get an idea down, put it down into a visual place. Yeah. There's a little table, chair. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait, actually. The moment I know what room I'm going to get and whether or not I need to find a totally different space, that's the moment I can start planning. So I'm looking forward to that. But right now, I feel definitely that I'm in between videos, in between ideas, and not sure of how large ideas I can start working on, because suddenly we might get like kicked out of here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the day comes where it's like okay, short notice. You can move into the new rooms a month from now. I mean, it's very short notice, but I'm sure we're gonna get much better notice than that. Yeah. So, to summarize, I'm in between videos project, and it's messy in my head. Because of that, it's messing with my uh, perception of time, maybe even like how much can I get into. Yeah. And when we do get a new room, it's going to be all about having a good, spacious experience and a place where I can focus and work. Yeah. Maybe I should actually have a, a spare monitor system. No, actually, PA. Yeah, I've been thinking about many times, like, if this is where I'm producing, maybe when I'm recording and doing stuff, I could have like a smaller PA for that. Maybe like in stereo on the floor there. Not sure. Maybe. I've been thinking about that. Yeah, PA. PA. Yeah. I'm just rambling now. So between the videos, this is actually episode 2. Episode 1 is for patrons only. Is this for patrons only? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think about it before I post this. Yeah. Just keep it spacious and nice. I hope we can get this to work. Looking forward to moving to my new space whenever that happens. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with this space that I'm now. A little bit. There's a lot of sound coming from the street, but other than that, it's been fantastic. All right, that's it for this video called Between the Videos, episode 2. Peace out, everyone. Stay curious and cuckoo. And yeah, if you enjoy what I'm doing here on YouTube and want to support me, please consider doing that over at Patreon. I appreciate that very much. Peace out, everyone. And yeah, we'll see. I don't actually know what my next project is going to be. I have a bigger project with the piano. I want to compose more for the piano, but my immediate plans are jumbled. I don't know. Okay. In any case, see you very soon. Peace.